Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English News Bình Phước radio, television station and newspaper. And following are the headlines as usual. Reverse osmosis water purification system installed in Bù Gia Mập district. For a livable city, Phước Long Museum received over 380 historical artifacts. National Assembly's second extraordinary meeting wrapped up. President hosted former Japanese Prime Minister. Vietnam-China border gate resumes operation. And now other detail. Reverse osmosis water purification system has been installed at Đắc Mai Secondary and High School and the Bù Gia Mập border work station. The handover ceremony was virtually held by leader of Bù Gia Mập district and the party committee of the Department of Industry and Trade in Ho Chi Minh City.
Authorities from Bù Gia Mập district and sponsors cut the ribbon at the ceremony to hand over the RO water purification systems to the Đắc Mai Secondary and High School and the Bù Gia Mập border guard station, which have a capacity of 300 liters per hour and cost 160 million Vietnam dong. The two systems were sponsored by the party's committee of the Southern Power Corporation. Gift packages were also presented to 4 heroic Vietnamese mothers, 20 families of war invalids, and 100 students from disadvantaged families, totaling 165 million Vietnam dong. The organizing board also presented 20 gift packages to officials and soldiers at the Bù Gia Mập border guard station. Each was 1.5 million Vietnam dong.
Hundreds of members of Women's Union in Dong Xoài City, Bình Phước Province took care of flower in the city flower garden as part of activity to celebrate the upcoming traditional Lunar New Year's holiday or Tết Festival.
It was also among the practical activities being held by the city's Women's Union in response to the voluntary labor program for building a livable city, launched by the Municipal Party Committee and People's Committee. It also offers the women a good opportunities to come together and expand their knowledge about Dong Xoài City. The voluntary Labor Day was held to raise awareness about building a cleaner, greener, safer, prettier, and more livable city.
Phước Long Town in Bình Phước Province has held an exhibition of 381 historical artifacts, highlighting the town's 48 years of development.
Conducting field trips to the South Central Coastal Province of Bình Thuận, the Department of Culture and Information of Phước Long Town collected 429 objects, including 381 historical artifacts dating back to different ages. Notable objects include jewelry from the Xitang ethnic minorities people, daily items, and typical artifacts spanning different eras, from Đông Sơn culture to Chu Đậu culture to the Lý, Trần, Lê, and Nguyễn dynasties. Phước Long is a land with a long history of formation and development and boasts rich and diverse ethnic minority cultures. During the revolutionary course, Phước Long was an area with an important strategic location and claimed a glorious victory in the Phước Long Road Campaign 14, creating the foundation for the great victory in the spring of 1975 to liberate the South and reunite the country.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second extraordinary meeting of the 15th National Assembly concluded in Hanoi on January the 9th after 4 days of working.
On the last day of the second extraordinary session, the National Assembly approved a resolution on National Master Plan for the 2021-2030 period, with a vision to 2050. Under the master plan, Vietnam will focus on inclusive, rapid and sustainable development based on sci-tech, innovation, digital and green transformation, and circular economic development during 2021-2030. By 2025, it is set to become a developed nation with high income, full and harmonious socialist-oriented market economy institutions, equal, democratic and civilized society. The same day, the legislature also adopted a resolution on the extension of some COVID-19 prevention and control policies and the continued use of registration certificates for medicines and medicinal ingredients that expired on January 1st. Accordingly, The COVID-19 prevention and control policies listed in the resolution will continue to be implemented from January 1st through December 31st, 2023, including those related to payment of pandemic prevention and control costs.
President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc, head of the Central Steering Committee for Judicial Reform, chaired the committee's third meeting in Hanoi on January the 9th to review the 2022 performance and set for local talk for 2023.
Addressing the meeting, President Phúc spoke highly of important results that the Central Steering Committee for Judicial Reform has achieved in the implementation of its working agenda for 2022. Among others is the successful completion of 10 out of 27 topics under the project, continuing to build and perfect the socialist rule of law state in Vietnam in the new period, Phúc stressed. On the occasion, the state leader reaffirmed the importance of the project, which was adopted by the Politburo and the Party's Central Committee with Resolution number 27 issued in late 2022. To reach the goals set by the project, it is necessary to have strongly political will and determination, as well as measures to overcome sectors' interests, President Phúc told the participants, which included a number of Politburo members and leaders of the Supreme People's Court and Ministry of Public Security.
President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc hosted a reception in Hanoi on January the 9th for former Prime Minister of Japan, Suga Yoshihide, during which the Vietnamese leader noticed his belief that bilateral relations will grow more comprehensively in the time ahead.
Receiving former Prime Minister Suga Yoshihide, President Nguyen Xuan Phuc thanked the guest for his contributions to promoting Vietnam-Japan relations, both when he was Prime Minister, and now in the role of advisor for the Vietnam-Japan Friendship Parliamentary Alliance. Former Prime Minister Suga Yoshihide expressed his pleasure to meet again with the Vietnamese state leader, wishing the two countries to further promote people-to-people exchange, which serves as a basis for promoting cooperation between the two countries in all fields. Appreciating Vietnam's commitment to reduce net emissions to 0%, he said, Japan wishes to promote cooperation with Vietnam to develop clean energy and renewable energy projects. President Phuc reaffirmed that Japan is a comprehensive strategic partner of Vietnam, and Vietnam always attaches importance to its relationship with Japan in all fields. Phuc said he hopes Mr. Suga Yoshihide would continue to support the two countries' relations, so that the two sides could explore the infinite development potential as mentioned by the former Prime Minister. The host also asked the guest to continue helping the maintenance of high-level contacts between the two ruling parties, governments and parliaments.
The Hữu Nghị Friendship International Border Gate in the northern province of Lạng Sơn had resumed full exports and imports and travel activity with China from January the 8th.
Visitors entering China are required to provide a negative PCR test result within the previous 48 hours and fill in the health declaration form required by China Customs. For visitors entering Vietnam, neither medical declaration nor COVID-19 testing results are required. With import and export activities, vehicles from both sides are allowed to go into the other country to deliver or receive goods. Trucks from China will be sterilized before being allowed into Vietnam. Drivers and porters of both sides are required to wear face masks. On the same day, travel across the Lào Cai-Hứa Khẩu International Border Gate in the northern province of Lào Cai was resumed after 3 years of hiatus caused by COVID-19. The gate is now open for holders of ordinary passports or border resident pass to travel between Lào Cai and Yunnan province of China from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily Hanoi time. Vietnamese residents and drivers going from Lào Cai to China must follow pandemic prevention and control measures in line with regulations of the host country. The Kim Thang International Border Gate number 2 will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily Hanoi time for drivers transporting goods through the gate.
And that's all for today on Bình Phước Radio Television Station and Newspaper News. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.